everybody. Welcome to Detour Ahead. You are now listening to KOT. That's not how radio stations work. There aren't letters in those. I was trying to say like 99.5 Detour Ahead, but letters started coming out. I don't know what happened there. But folks,
it's like I know what you're trying to do. Welcome to 99.5. This is 99.5 WDAP. It's a W. It's a W and then a random
that's
like
true. It
three
has to
letters or
start with
something.
W, and then but after that, you go wherever.
Yeah, I don't know what the W stands for, but it's W Detour Ahead Podcast.
WDAP. That's right.
WDAP coming at you live.
Coming at you live. Top of the hour. Folks, I'm Riely. This is Alex.
Howdy.
We're here for another barrel of funnies today. Just a Google of gaggles. Just
The Google of Gaggle.
Google of gaggles. Just a real silly time we're gonna have today on Detour Ahead podcast.
Absolutely. All right. So this is the fuck. I was gonna say I should have promoted what I was doing. I should have come up with my great fucking idea last week. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm not gonna say anything just in case I don't actually go through. Unless you
Now
want
you're
me
just
to.
why are you mentioning this and then creating that
I'm letting my
curiosity?
brain do the thinking. I'm letting my mouth do the talking, and I shut my brain off. All right.
Now you've piqued everybody's interest in the secret plan that you have.
There is a secret plan.
But the plan not to elaborate.
Check out the Kolichu YouTube channel in the coming weeks to see what comes up. We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe there's something. Maybe there's nothing. Well, who will know?
Who could say? Really?
Who could say? Except me, but who could say?
Who
What
could
happened?
say?
What happened while I was at the convention this past weekend?
Something, maybe?
Maybe something. Maybe nothing. Maybe I did everything.
Maybe something, maybe nothing, maybe everything. Who knows?
We'll see. Keep an eye out on the Kolichu YouTube channel. I'm sure I'm going to do something.
Maybe Alex recorded an hour-long podcast with famous voice actor Nolan North. You don't know.
By the way, so I'm pretty sure last week we were talking about degrees of separation, right?
Yes.
I found out I have... So how does that work? Like, me to you to Dick Masterson is how many degrees of separation? 2,
That's
right?
2 degrees, yes.
Okay, I'm 2... Hold on. I want to get this girl's name first. Okay, I got it. Okay. I have 2 degrees separation from the second voice actress of Ash Ketchum.
From Sarah Natochenny?
Yes.
Wow.
So, my dad's cousin, who I have met and had extensive conversations about the podcast and like different ideas and stuff like that. So like there's no more separation between that. I've had conversations with this past weekend. She asked me what the YouTube channel was about, and I was like, "Oh, I like doing like Pokemon content and stuff. It's just a hobby, but like trying to stay like humble, you know what I mean?" And she goes, "Oh, Pokemon! I know Pokemon." Me, because she's older, like Gen X older, and I'm like, I call her bluff. I'm like, oh yeah, you know about Pokemon, do you? Yeah, okay. And she goes, oh, yeah, like Ash Ketchum, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know about Ash? And she's like, oh, I know the voice actress, and I'm like, no, you don't. What's her name? And she goes, Sarah, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you probably just looked this up. And she goes, and then she pulls a picture of Sarah and her, and she says she occasionally hangs out with Sarah because she's from LA, and I'm like, that's so cool. And I've been fangirling about this for days.
That's sick as fuck. That's awesome. Listen, I'm only like 4 degrees of separation from fucking Martin Scorsese now, okay?
Really?
Yes, because I've talked to Asperger, who used to make videos with Muvky Jones, who now occasionally makes podcasts with Skip Schwink, who is a sort of like B tier Hollywood actor. Like he has not played many main roles, but he has played secondary roles in many big films. And he has had a long conversation with Martin Scorsese. So there you go. Only 4 degrees of separation from Martin Scorsese.
Dude, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. Did you know Veronica Taylor still goes to cons and like does the Ash Ketchum voice and fucks with people who are dressed like Ash?
I know. I've seen. I don't know about her fucking with people dressed like Ash, but I know about her doing conventions and stuff.
No, she'll just like walk around and just go up to people dressed as Ash and just talk in Ash's voice and not like make fun of them, but because she's nice. But like she'll just do
Like
that
who's this?
because
Who's this fake motherfucker over here? I'm the real
exactly.
Ash Ketchum.
But yeah, 2 degrees of separation between me and the voice of Ash Ketchum. And
That's
I
pretty
think that's so
wacky.
cool. I think that's so cool that my dad's cousin uh actively hangs out with her too. She
That's
said
pretty
occasionally.
epic.
I don't know about actively, but she said she's hung out with her a couple times. And I'm like, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm like, oh my god.
That's so cool.
Man, I'm getting so excited. So when this gets released, I have already been to con, but this is the episode we're recording right before I go. So just to give people a little bit of a timeline, so it doesn't sound like I'm a fucking asshole. Dude, I'm so excited. I get to meet my literal waifu, like of all time.
Your waifu of all time.
The one who has stood the test of time, the one who has never been beaten by any other anime girl in the world.
Is this the same chick you argued for in our waifu war, or is it another?
No, I'm pretty sure I did Akame from Akame Got Kill.
You did do a
No,
comment from a Kami Got Kill.
I this is Kaori Miyazono, the character's name from Your Lie in April. I love her. She's amazing, and nobody has come close to her. I have the first book of the manga that I'm gonna get signed by her voice actress. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
No, no,
Like,
not Acme from Acme Got Killed, which is something that a neighborhood kid called that show once.
no, this is the main girl from Your Lie in April. Her voice actress is gonna be there at this convention, and I'm so excited to do it to go see.
That's pretty sick.
Right? But yeah. So I'm so excited. I got my laptop ready to go. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge at potential content to be made. Um, I still have to work on. Oh man, I still have to work. I completely shit my day away today. I did fucking nothing. I
That's
did nothing
fair.
productive, I should say.
I wish I got to do nothing
You
today.
know, I should have packed.
Stop clicking. Stop. I can't take it anymore.
Dude, my noise suppression should be on. I don't know
Well,
what you're
I
talking
can
about.
hear your clicking.
My bad. Anyway, so, but yeah, instead of packing, figuring out outfits, gathering up everything I need for the cosplay, I go and spend money and buy 3 more Funko Pops.
Alex, you have a problem.
I do. It's not as bad as it used to
It's a
be.
real
2
fucking
Pokemon.
pro. It
I
remains
bought
it
2
remains continuously
Pokemon.
it remains continuously as bad as it will ever be as you continue to own a collection of Funko Pops that is worth thousands upon thousands of dollars.
62. 62. No, 6.2K. Not 62,000.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
6,200.
absurd. You could
6K.
imagine what you could do with $6,000 in your hands right now. And instead it's like, oh look, it's Deadpool on my shelf over there. Oh look, it's fucking Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. And he's my little friend in Funko Pop form. I'm willing to spend $6,000 to have all of you.
You want to keep going? Because I have neither of those. You want to keep going?
keep taking shots at it.
Keep taking shots because I have like 250 of them. So at some point, you'll probably hit the nail on the head.
Your good friend Pikachu.
Which one?
There are multiple. Oh yeah, there are multiple.
Yeah, I have like 4 of them.
Fucking Bulbasaur probably.
Yeah, I got Bulbasaur.
What's some stupid anime shit? Is there a Naruto? Is there a Naruto Funko Pop?
There is a Naruto. I do not own a Naruto Funko Pop though.
Ah, that's lame. I don't know. Who has Funko Pops?
Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh, Black Clover, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Steven Universe, multiple different music ones, all of Marvel. Let's see. Hatsune Miku, Sword Art Online, One Punch Man, Danganronpa, Sailor Moon. I have a couple Sailor Moon pops, which is kind of cool. Inuyasha.
I
Want
would
me to
not be able to
continue?
live with myself knowing that I had $6,000 worth of anything in my house.
I've been clearing these out, to be completely honest. I've been clearing things out and just selling them off.
Selling them for like actually putting effort into selling them for market price or selling them for
No,
markdowns.
nope, taking them and getting like $5 per pop.
That's awful.
I don't fucking care.
That's fucking. You're throwing money away. If you're gonna sell them, list them on fucking eBay
They're
for
not the
close to
expensive
market
ones.
price.
You have to realize that if every single one, Riely, if every single one is worth $10, okay?
Funko Pops sell for $20 wholesale, right? Something like that.
Like
Just like their regular
12.
ass, you go to a store, buy a Funko Pop. No, it's not 12. It's like 20.
It's 12. Look, don't tell me how much these motherfuckers cost.
I've been to the store. I've looked at a Funko Pop before. They're expensive.
They're not that expensive. They're like 12 to 15 each. 15 if it's got a little funny sticker that says exclusive on it.
I feel like I don't believe you. I feel like Funko Pops are more
Anyway,
expensive than that.
I also have Butterfly Girl Shinobu, which is pretty cool. You
That
don't
is
want to
pretty
know what I
cool.
paid to get her though.
Oh my god.
You don't want to know.
Literally, the reason I don't own this merch is because I look at anything, and if it's like more than like $15, I can very rarely justify purchasing it. Like I have a couple little things, but like that's from
Okay,
like
so I'm
years
not
of
just buying random
resistance.
ones though. That's the thing. I'm not buying like whatever's on the shelf.
Whatever your fucking weird collecting endgame is, there's still the fact that you've spent $6,000 on these dumb little tchotchkes.
Um, I mean, a lot of them are Pokemon.
Yeah, but like,
Gotta buy them all.
yeah, yep.
Look, the Pokemon ones are cool. All right, and I know that at some
They're
point,
horrifying.
Pokemon Pops will go up in price. They will, because it's fucking Pokemon. Anything Pokemon goes up in price.
Oh, look at me. I'm Alex. I'm big fucking market brain. My Funko Pops are going to increase in value and I'm going to be rich.
Shut the fuck up.
If I spend $6,000 on them now, it'll be good later for me.
To be fair, I've probably spent $3K, so I'm pretty sure I've at least doubled my investment here. All right.
But you're never going to sell them all at
No,
that price.
no. That's why the ones that I get rid of, I don't care for anymore because they're not going up in value.
But if
It's
you're
not
never going to sell
all
them, then
about.
what's the point of them going up in value?
It's fun. It's like watching the money in your 401k go up, but you're not going to use it for another 40 years.
Nah, if I could have my
This is the
401k
Gen Z
today,
equivalent of a 401k because companies don't offer it as much as they should.
don't buy Funko Pops.
Look, I used to be bad. All right. Now
Audience,
I
don't be like
buy
Alex.
specifically for certain collections that I have. Like Steven Universe is complete. And if I go to the right person and sell all 12 that I own, That's a lot more if I choose to sell them. But
But
Steven
you
Universe is
never
my favorite
will.
thing.
It's a sunk cost fallacy.
Don't bring up these fucking sunk cost fallacy fuck you. Fuck you. Don't bring up
I
fallacies
don't
in this
even think sunk
podcast.
cost fallacy is the correct term for what you're doing.
It doesn't matter. We don't talk about fallacies here. Fuck you. Don't come at me
Is it a
about
broken
my.
window fallacy?
Those are both fallacies. Yes.
No, I know those are both fallacies. I'm trying to think of what fallacy applies to what you're saying. Where you're buying these Funko Pops thinking they're going to increase in value, but yet you're never going to sell them, so that increase in value is actually worthless to you. It's my new fallacy I invented.
It's the sunk cost fallacy, a phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial.
Okay, yeah, it is a sunk cost fallacy.
Fuck you. They're cool little trinkets to line my walls and be like, oh wow, look at all your Funko Pops. That's so cool.
They're all like
Fuck you.
soulless. They're all the same. The charm of all the little tchotchkes I have in my windowsill is they're miscellaneous. They're just these silly little figures that I have. Whereas if it's just like a bunch of soulless little Funko Pops staring at you with their black beady little eyes, it's
If
not
I
as
sent all 6 of the Power Rangers from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, would you sell them?
mm, I would keep one of them and sell the other 5.
Why?
Because a couple Funko Pops is cool. $6,000 worth, silly.
But no, I'm just saying, if I go get you a full set, of Power Ranger Pops, would you keep them?
I would keep the Green Ranger and sell the other ones.
What if I bought you all the Green Rangers that exist?
I would keep the coolest one and sell the other ones.
You're a fucking piece of shit. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You would not.
I totally would.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I
Because you're going to look at them and it's going to infect
You
your
see,
brain.
you should have gotten me earlier, because maybe your original point where if you got me all 6 Power Rangers, I might hesitate to sell them. But if you just got me every variant of the Green Ranger, I only need one fucking Green Ranger.
Okay, to be fair, that's exactly what I do. I only get one of each character. With the exception,
Like if I buy a Breaking Bad pop figure, it's going to be Blue Heisenberg. And
oh god, the
I have
fucking
Blue
$1,400 one.
Heisenberg, well, apparently that was just Amazon being stupid. There was like an eBay listing for much lower. But if I get Heisenberg, he's gonna be blue. If I get Blue Heisenberg, I'm not gonna get regular Heisenberg too. I'm just gonna get Blue Heisenberg because he's blue. I love that exists so much. That is the most amusing thing in the world to me.
Oh my god, there's a Gus Fring
Oh yeah, I think
with
all
his
the
face blown off.
that's pretty good.
There's a busted up Jesse Pinkman. There's a regular Heisenberg, Walter White. Oh, there's a Saul Goodman too.
Well, of course, there's a Saul Goodman.
Oh my god, they have pop rides of Walter riding in the fucking RV, and it's called the Crystal Ship.
Let's go.
Ermintrout is here.
Our boy Mike. Walter. Put your dick away, Walter. Kid named Finger. God, that's one of those memes. I think that makes me feel the same way that like Gingy describes the phenomenon of characters being described as from Fortnite that aren't from Fortnite just because they're in Fortnite.
Oh, it's Naruto from Fortnite.
Yeah, it's
Fuck off.
Naruto from Fort. Like I
Fuck
feel the
off.
same way about that.
About what?
Fuck, what did I just say? Do you not remember what I just said? Because I don't.
Are you high? Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm I'm gonna catch you one of these days. That one of these
Okay.
days you're gonna slip up.
What did I say? Fuck, what did I say? Similar phenomenon to blank from Fortnite, where it causes me discomfort.
We're talking about
Some
Funko Pops.
It's something I just said. Oh. Like the kid named Finger bit.
Oh,
Like the fact that now this tainting exists, that there will always be just like an entire legion of fucking Zoomers that will always just call Mike Ehrmantraut Finger for all time.
why?
Do you not know about Kid Named Finger?
No.
It was just a dumb meme that spread and it got really popular. And the thing was, uh, the original meme where the joke actually made sense was the meme was, I don't remember what the pictures were, but the joke was that it said the teacher says, "Okay, class, today we're gonna finger paint," and then it's kid named Pain, and it's
Oh, that
he's
okay.
like
Yeah,
he's doing a reaction, and then like the dumb, stupid like anti joke version involves a kid named Finger, and the kid named Finger picture is Mike Ehrmantraut. So now there exists just like a legion of children who know about Mike already because of the kid named Finger meme. And even when they get into Breaking Bad, we'll just call him Finger forever.
got it.
Like if he was a shitty character, that'd be one thing, but he's like the best one. So, but now he's Finger. Finger. You don't have to do this. I'm afraid I do, Walter.
Man, don't come at me about my Funko Pop addiction. All right, it's cool. When you come up here, you're gonna see all the Pokemon ones, and you're gonna be like, I take it back. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna come up there, and then suddenly I'm gonna be gone, and I will have changed my name and moved to Mexico, and also your Funko Pops will be gone. I'm gonna vacuum cleaner man to Mexico and become Pedro Rodriguez and live on your pop figures money.
That's if you can find a person to sell them or to
That's
buy
true.
them. Not all of
I wish I
them are worth
remembered
what
the
they were bought for, so you don't know which ones are valuable.
I wish I was
Outside
enough
of
of
the ones
a
that are in hard cases, but some of those are just personal favorites.
I wish I was enough of a meme lord to remember the copy pasta of the vacuum cleaner guy. I'm trying to remember what it is. Do you remember it?
No,
Well, you know what I mean, right?
nope.
Like the code words that they use for the vacuum cleaner man
Oh, from
from Breaking
Breaking
Bad.
Bad?
Yes,
No.
it's like a filter. Fuck, I don't remember. I used to know it by heart. I don't anymore.
That's all right, buddy. You'll get it next time.
I am the danger. I am the one who knocks. Did you? I recently learned a fact about Breaking Bad that blew my mind. I didn't even think about this, and it's kind of crazy, okay?
Okay.
So, do you recall a scene where it's during the arc where Jesse Pinkman is just like super depressed and he's letting a bunch of crazy drug people party in his house and he doesn't give a shit?
Yeah.
They're discussing ordering a pizza. And there's that bit about the pizza place that doesn't cut the pizza and they pass the savings on to you. Do you remember that?
Possibly.
Yeah, it was just like these two like random druggies, and the one guy was describing this pizza place. It's like, yeah, they don't waste the resources to cut the pizza, and they pass the savings on to you. That was like a whole bit they did. And the whole time I watched it, I just assumed that was like a stupid throwaway joke. But they actually put that there because one of the most famous errors in Breaking Bad, something that I did not even consider when it happened, I didn't even think about it, is that the pizza that Walt throws on his roof was not cut. And that didn't make any sense because he had just like gotten it from a pizzeria. So they then later inserted the scene where two druggies are discussing a pizza place that doesn't cut the pizza and passes the savings on to you to make up for that earlier part where the pizza wasn't cut.
Ah, okay.
That fucking blew my mind. I didn't even think about that connection.
Dude, there's so many connections. If you go rewatch it, it's great.
It's such a good show.
I've been
God, I love
watching
Breaking Bad.
Trailer Park Boys right now.
Oh God.
Dude, Trailer Park Boys is good. Fuck you. It's such a good show.
No, we're Trailer Park Boys. We're on a trailer park adventure. Me and the Trailer Park Boys here today
You're
on
a
the
little
Trailer
too far
Park
south for
Boys.
that, buddy. You're a little too far south for that.
Florida has its own unique subculture.
Yeah, no, this is a trailer park up in Canada. Have you not seen Trailer Park Boys?
No. Trailer Park. I've never seen it even a second of Trailer Park Boys.
God, oh my god. They got Snoop Dogg on there in the later seasons.
What's he doing?
Smoking weed and having a great time. What else would Snoop Dogg be doing?
What is Trailer Park? What do they do on this Trailer Park Boys show?
They grow weed and break the law and try and get a lot of money. That's it. But shit always fucking goes down, and then they just end up going to jail at the end of the season.
You see. Yeah, well, you haven't seen My Name is Earl yet, so.
Nah,
AKA the best TV show ever to exist.
yeah, go debatable.
You haven't seen it.
Debatable.
You can't say.
Debatable.
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 We'll debate both sides of the issue.
All right, debate both sides.
What are the sides that I'm debating? I don't know. We gotta establish. So I don't know what sides I'm debating.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. So the audience doesn't know. You're gonna pass me. You're gonna DM me what side you're for, whether you're for or against My Name is Earl, and then you're gonna go and debate both sides, and then I'm gonna open the little DM and tell the audience which one was actually true.
Wait, how do you know that bit? That doesn't get introduced until later in Best Debate. Did you do a little more?
No, because Mad Cucks fucks with it.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Mad Cucks does it, and he fucks it up every single time, which is why it's funny.
That is really funny. That was Sean. He had the magical envelope.
I'm not listening to Best Debate.
It's my guilty pleasure. I love that show.
Look, I'm on the lull suit right now. Road Rage Chicago just happened. Great. I
Yep.
love this show. I love this podcast. It's great.
The Dick Show is a good show.
But this podcast is also influencing me a lot to start talking to more people and try and either get more guests on here, or if they don't want to come on and do the podcast, get more guests and just talk. Not even just guests, just talk to more people.
Oh yeah.
Which could be another hint for the bonus content for the YouTubes.
Well,
which I'm gonna have to release like after this episode comes out, or else I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole. No, I would still have to like edit things together if I choose to do so, or if people give me the responses that I want. But we shall see.
We'll see. Who knows?
But dude, I'm so excited to go to con. It's like a little mini vacation for the weekend. It's great.
Oh, look at me. I'm Alex. I get to go to cool places, do cool things.
Bro, get a car, drive around, go to places, go to cons, go to
Cars
Disney
scare
World,
me.
go meet people, wear a little Detour Ahead t-shirt, largest issue in the galaxy t-shirt. Start talking to people.
Listen to my dead podcast, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta talk to people. I know talking to people is hard. That's why I'm actively going and doing these things, so I can actually talk to people.
Fair enough.
I have to go do a little script writing for tomorrow as well.
Yep.
So that's another thing that I have to do. I have to go write up some questions and stuff like that. But fuck, I'm making a lot more work than I have to, but it's fine.
And I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. This is something I've wanted to do.
to the listeners
What do you mean sorry to the
for me.
listeners? Fuck the
I'm
listener.
I'm not a very funny guy today.
Are you too high to do a podcast today?
I mean, probably a combination of too high and too sad.
I reminded you this morning and last week that we have a podcast to do today.
Alex, that has never affected my weed consumption even one time.
You motherfucker. I don't understand. Dude, I'm gonna start pulling you for a morning cast so the weed doesn't kick in all the way.
Yeah, you'd have to catch me pretty fucking early.
Yeah, wake up at 5 a.m. We'll do 45-minute episodes.
I do have like a legitimate. I wake up at 6 a.m. and just immediately get stoned. That is my life.
Jesus Christ, why?
Because like, why is life worth living?
Because you have a bomb ass podcast with a bomb ass friend.
That's true, and I still do that while I'm high. Some of our best episodes have happened while I'm high. It's just sometimes it doesn't translate that way.
I feel like some of your quote unquote best episodes are hits and hit or it's honestly either a hit or it's a miss.
Yeah, there's no in between.
There is absolutely no in
It's
between.
either like legendarily silly or it's just like
Low energy bullshit.
I'm also it's less the high and more the sad. It's just like
Why the sad? Come up to Ohio, buddy. Come up here while we still have warm weather. You have like a couple months.
I mean, I'd love to come out and visit at some point. I would have to start saving money.
Come up here, dude.
I know, I know.
I'm gonna have my own apartment soon. You can stay on the ground, the couch, whatever the fuck. Not my bed, but like
The ground is my kingdom. That is where I live.
as long as you blow your weed smoke out the fucking window, we're not gonna have a problem.
I don't smoke real weed anyway. I smoke like shitty oil pens.
Yeah, but I'm sure it smells like weed.
I mean, like it doesn't linger.
Dude, I'm
Like it
telling
like
you, come up here, you have a place to stay. I am telling you right now. This
no,
is on
I understand.
this
I'm
is
just
on the podcast right here. My words.
don't
I
interrupt my weed science, okay? I'm trying to talk about weed
Alex,
science.
aka Kolochu, will offer up my place of living to a one Riely of the Issue Crew
Yep.
if he
Riley from the
so
Issue Crew podcast.
chooses to come up to Ohio.
And I would love to take you up on that someday when it is the reasonable thing to do. Right now I'm
Greyhound
living
bus
that
it. Run
meander
away.
life.
Run away. Just run away.
Well, no, I'd have to like make arrangements if I came out there.
Arrangements how?
Arrangements for like a job in advance probably would be good.
Well, I just meant for like a weekend if you wanted to come up. Anytime you come up, you're welcome to stay. I do not care.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure. I assumed that if I came and visited, you would let me sleep on your couch for a couple days. I didn't know that had to be an expressly granted right. I figured that was just a decent thing to do.
Well, of
I
course
thought
it's
you
a
were
decent thing to do.
talking grand scale.
Yeah, that's what I was saying is if you choose to come up here, you have a place to stay. That's it. Just run away. Come on up. Come on up. Well, not yet. Come up in after October.
Fair enough.
Come up when I am paying for my own place.
That's fair.
All right. We
I mean, I would love to visit the current Plex, meet all the wacky characters
we'll
before
see.
you move on from them.
I'm sure I could drive you around, have you meet all these wacky and zany characters up here in Northeast Ohio, but we'll see. We are going to take a little break. I have to go take care of something real quick. So we
Beans.
will be right back. It's going to be 0 seconds for you guys, but a couple minutes for us. We'll be right back.
I'm gonna die. This episode of Detour Ahead is brought to you by the Subway Tuna Sandwich. It will give you superpowers. It is a miracle drug. Eat the Subway Tuna Sandwich. All of your insecurities gone. All of your ailments gone. Miracle cure. Anything that ails you, Subway tuna sandwich. Subway Corporation tuna sandwich, get it now. You will literally de-age if you eat a Subway tuna sandwich. It's a youth. It's like a fountain of youth, but it's a Subway tuna sub sandwich. Uh, it will make you young and powerful and just undefeatable, unstoppable force of nature powers will be granted to you when you consume the Subway tuna sub. Here today at Subway line of restaurants. Sponsored, proud sponsor of Detour Ahead podcast, the Subway tuna sub. Eat it now and rule the world.
And we are back, everybody. Welcome to Detour Ahead. I am your host, Alex, and with me today is my wonderful co-host, Riely. How you doing today?
We're finally back, folks. I hope you enjoyed that word from our sponsor.
Are you gonna put an ad read?
I may or may not have done an ad read.
Like a funny ad read or like a legitimate one?
Oh yeah, yeah. We have a real sponsor, and I just didn't tell you.
Who's the sponsor?
This episode of Detour Ahead proudly brought to you by Subway tuna subs, as you just heard.
Ah, fuck you. We're not doing Subway. We're not endorsing Subway. Fuck you.
We're sponsored by Subway. There was a whole ad that just played.
We're not. No, Subway can go fuck themselves. No.
No, we're sponsored by Subway. You can't say that.
Fuck Subway.
Not Subway. You can say all you want about like anything else in Subway, but we are specifically sponsored by the tuna sub.
We are specifically sponsored by Jared from Subway.
Jared from Subway, representative of the tuna sub.
No, we're not. We're not sponsored by Subway. Please don't sue us. If Subway for some reason comes and finds us, I don't know. It's satire.
We're totally for real. Sponsored by Subway, 100%. All
we're
opinions
specifically sponsored by the Subway on 105th Street. All right.
All opinions expressed on this podcast are the opinions of Subway Corporation.
You mean like the episode where you went and said where someone opened with something where I think it was Jason. I could be wrong. Where one of our guests opened with Riely, what's your opinion on Nazis? And you're like, oh well, I guess they have cool uniforms.
I did hear that. I just listened to that beginning of the episode because it went out yesterday on YouTube. They do have cool uniforms. That's all I'm saying. Pretty bad guys, cool uniforms. You know?
I'm not this is conversation, buddy.
You wouldn't agree that they have cool uniforms?
Would you if you had one? Would you keep it if you found one? Would you keep it or would you give it to the authorities because it's illegal to have one?
Well, that sounds like a freedom of expression issue.
No. It's illegal.
Yeah, that sounds like I would take it to the Supreme Court for a First Amendment violation, buddy. Get that law changed.
Okay. Hold on. I might be speaking out of my ass.
There's not, because that's freedom of expression, right? You can't illegalize wearing something. That's expression.
Oh, okay. In general, the U.S. doesn't like putting restrictions on free speech and expression or the ownership of objects unless illegally obtained or endangering life or physically dangerous. The U.S. doesn't put out many restrictions on even things like guns compared to many other countries. World War II Nazi memorabilia is not itself dangerous, not like a live bomb or an exotic animal that could cause havoc to the ecology.
Parody hate whoever wrote this article.
Shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care.
Or an exotic animal.
Anyway, so there's no ban. It's not illegal. It's just as long as you're not like actively going to the mall in your Nazi uniform and yelling Sieg Heil,
Yeah.
It's not illegal as long as you're not like yelling at people. As long as it's on privately owned property.
God, that would be really funny.
As long as your mother is okay with Nazi memorabilia on her property.
She better be.
She better be. Oh man, we're not going to talk about Nazis. We're not talking about Nazis.
Why not? We're not on YouTube. We don't have to worry about it.
Look, we don't endorse any. Why? I don't care. I don't care.
I don't think you have to clarify that we don't endorse Nazis here on Detour Ahead. In fact,
This
the
entire
need to
podcast is
clarify such a thing
on
only
Spotify. Are we
arises
labeled under
suspicion.
comedy? We are a comedy podcast, correct?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Nazis are cool, dude. Nazis are cool, man. They got cool uniforms. It's not like I'm saying like that big the Holocaust, like
Yeah,
you
like
know,
that sucked. But like their
like the
uniforms,
Holocaust was real. It's not like I'm denying it. Like I'm not
it
coming
was
out
real
here.
and it sucked, but like cool uniforms.
It's okay. They're okay. All right,
This
you
is
want to
stupid.
derail this Nazi train real quick?
That would be epic.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be doing that. So you want to derail this? Come up with something else.
So it's a detour, you're saying?
I was making a Holocaust joke there because they were all in trains,
Yeah, I get it. I gotcha.
and you're supposed you got to derail this Nazi train. Fuck you! I don't have to explain my jokes.
Yeah, I think that joke ran out of gas pretty quick.
What?
God
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! Whatever, dude. Anyway, should I introduce the podcast again so we can start over?
Welcome to Detour Ahead.
Anyway, that's the other thing I forgot. So we had I don't know if they're a listener, but one of my friends suggested a topic for today. 45
Oh
minutes in.
boy.
45 minutes in, they suggested a topic. I didn't think we would actually get to it, but I remembered. So my friend, one of who of which is going to the convention this upcoming Saturday, this past Saturday, for those of you listening, suggested we talk about black holes. That was the topic. I said, give me something to talk about for my podcast tonight. And they're like, well, what do you want to talk about? I'm like, just give me anything in the world, anything in the universe. And they're like, universe? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, black holes. And I'm like, all right, bet we're gonna talk about black holes on the podcast.
I'd like to get into some black holes, you know what I'm saying, dog? That
This has been Detour Ahead, everybody.
means I want to have sex with black women.
You want to have sex in general, buddy. Calm down.
It's true. It's true. Black holes, white holes, all the same to me.
I'm gonna take you to a strip club when you come up here.
Oh boy.
They're closing this one down, so we gotta go hit those women up.
You gotta get the everything must go discount on the strip club.
No, but there's a strip club right over by where I used to go to high school, like a couple miles down the road. Apparently, they're closing it down. They're gonna demolish it in like a month or two. Or soon. I gotta take you there. Have you been to a strip club? Is that something you want to admit to?
I've never been to one.
No?
No.
I act surprised. I've never been to one. I don't see the appeal, honestly.
I heard about a strip club in Florida. They got like literally every person there. Every person in employment at the strip club, including all the strippers, got arrested in some sort of drug-related situation. And it was really funny because there was just like 7 stripper mugshots.
I don't see the appeal because like what's the like I don't know if my little autistic brain over here just doesn't understand. But like can't you just go hop onto google.com and look up stripper dancing porn and just get off to
because
that
the
for
strippers
free?
dancing like near you.
I don't get it.
Feel the heat. and you're there.
Yeah, not all the time. That costs so much fucking money to go get like a lap dance or whatever. Like I don't
That's
get
true. I
it.
wouldn't do it all the time. That I don't get. But like, I
Like
definitely
there are people who go
understand.
to these things on a regular basis.
I mean, like, more power to them. It is better to be there. It's expensive, but some people got that kind of cake.
Those kind of dollary dues.
Those kind of coins, like a Mario. Wahoo!
Shut the fuck up.
Yippee!
Can you do any
Yahoo!
impressions? Can you do any impressions, Riely? Are you good at impressions?
I can't think of any impressions in particular that I am capable of.
Don't mock our Lord and Savior.
my my country. I
It's
care
huge.
so
It's huge.
deeply.
We're gonna beat
It's
China.
so huge.
you got you got
China.
you got to hit that the China and
China.
the huge.
Now this here. Nah, I fucked it up.
I wish I could get into impressions, but that takes like hours worth of effort. And I'm just like, I'm good.
Well, hi there. Nah, I can't do Goofy anymore. I used to be really good at it, but now it's kind of hokey.
Oh shit. That's what I meant to bring up on the podcast.
What?
I'm gonna put this in Detour ahead. Just
I'm not looking. I'm not in a position where I can look.
well, it's gonna be in Detour ahead podcast. So actually, you know what? I'll go put it in general for this entire Discord channel to see. Please, for the love of God, go check it out. And I want you to describe to the audience the PNG that I uploaded to the YouTube channel.
DM it to me and I will.
DM it to you? It's
Because that takes less effort to get to right now than it would. I hate you. I fucking hate you so much.
Do you want to
Fucking.
describe to the audience what you have there?
Now, some sort of rodent. Perhaps could be a hamster. Could be a gerbil.
Okay, what other kind of rodents are there? You want to keep naming?
Could be a rat.
I don't think it's a rat.
Could be, like a guinea pig, or maybe, perhaps, it's some sort of a chinchilla.
And what makes it
Maybe,
different?
perhaps, this chinchilla has my face on it.
So I was cleaning out the laptop. I was uninstalling a bunch of programs and stuff, just trying to clean up some space on it and everything.
Yeah.
And I found that it is a chinchilla with Riley's face on it.
I hate my life. I hate this stupid fucking chinchilla meme. Why did I tell anybody about that stupid song? Ruined me.
Look, I haven't played the song. You brought the song up. I wasn't gonna bring the song up. I just thought it was funny that I found that.
I mean, you can't bring up the chinchilla and not bring up the song.
Anyway, I found that. I thought it was funny, so I figured I'd share it with you. I found a few other things.
Sure you did.
I found Get Out of Saffron.
That's pretty good.
It's literally just a character standing in front of the Saffron gym and Let's Go with Penguin's icon over it, and it's just a speech bubble that just says maybe tomorrow. Oh, it's great. It's great. I love it. I can't believe I found those.
I mean, I guess these are better memes than the ones my friends have about me now, which are all just like, I'm a pedophile. The
Or
the
that
fucking picture for the issue crew, like the professional issue crew group chat where we discuss our plans for recording episodes, is a picture of me, and the meme caption is, I just think they should lower it. Of course, referring to implying the age of consent.
Why do you want the age of consent lowered?
I don't, but according to this meme caption, I do.
Where did this joke come from, though?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's a long tapestry, long history. I think I'm spreading my blood across the room. Is my leg bleeding? No, I don't think so. Kind of felt like it though.
What did you do?
I don't know. I can't. Sometimes I have wounds that I can't quite explain. You don't ever just have wounds?
No.
Just tiny little wounds. Just from the challenges of life.
What challenges of life?
Slamming my leg into my desk by accident repeatedly
Why?
because I'm an idiot. I just move my legs erratically a lot. That's just like a thing that I do. And sometimes I just forget where my desk is positioned and I'll fucking fuck with my leg and I'll slam my leg into the fucking corner of my desk and it sucks.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, these are the challenges of living as Riely, the life of Riely.
You should write a book.
If
You should write a book.
I wrote a book, it'd be like shitty teen fiction. I'm not gonna write a book about myself.
Riley Cinematic Universe fan fiction.
Hey yo,
God, if someone gives me a script for that, I will help you write the book, please. Please, I will 100% help you write a book.
what is the Riely Cinematic Universe fanfiction? What happens? What is the
You
Riely Cinematic Universe fanfiction about?
you and your trusty editor Jason.
What do we do?
Don't worry about it.
Jason. Oh, he's not underage anymore.
No,
Okay,
he's,
yeah,
he's
clean
not.
joke, clean joke.
It's a clean joke. It's a clean joke. Is Demi's over 18, right?
Yes,
Why did I feel like she was young?
I knew her before she was over 18, but now she is 19. So
Why do you hang out with the younger crowd?
there was a point where like
We'll
all of
find
my
some
friends. There
50-year-olds.
was a point where like I was an adult and all of my friends were underage, but now I'm finally reaching the point where all of those friends are crossing the finish line. The last one is Andrew.
Andrew. What
Yeah, my
about Insight?
well, Insight.
Insight's got a way to go.
That's true, but like I don't do Insight's not one of like the people I do like everything with all of the time. She's an occasional collaborator. I'm talking about like my main squad.
Am I the oldest in your main squad? Oh no, I'm
No,
second. I'm
Mo
second.
Diggity.
Canonically, how old is Mo?
Well, canonically it's very vague. Sometimes he's thousands of years old, sometimes he's millions of years old. But his non-canon age, aka his real age, quote unquote, is 43.
Are you serious? He's actually 43?
Yes, he is 43 years old.
We gotta get Mo back on the podcast.
He's 33 years old, and he hangs out with me and all of my teenage friends.
Oh boy. Anyway, what are we at right now?
Who fucking knows?
We gotta keep going.
Ah, God. I don't have a lot of the funny man in me today.
Man, I told you. I told you about the podcast. You
But
knew the
you can tell me
podcast.
all you want. That doesn't change the fact that I just don't have the funny boy energy. It's not just because I knew it was coming does not exempt me from a sudden lack of energy. You know, life is hard.
Called Red Bull. Sugar.
Oh yeah, just consume sugar, Riley. Good idea. And now I want something sweet. Why did you do this to me?
I mean, I'm probably going to the gas station soon. It's almost 10 o'clock. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not, but
Part of me wants to walk to the gas station,
you want to walk together?
but another part of me is afraid I would get stabbed.
Why?
Because it's scary out in these streets.
Are you really like okay, that's getting to Let's get into a point where you're gonna dox yourself if I ask too many questions.
There is a homeless issue in my area,
Really?
and some of them homeless people are a little erratic, and it's not. It's kind of
That's.
scary.
I guess I'm closer. Anytime I go down anywhere close to you, I guess I'm closer to the bigger city or the more popular city, so it's more touristy.
Yeah, you know,
That's understandable. Have you been doing anything in your life? Anything fun? Anything interesting that you would care to talk about?
not at all. Not even a little.
Not even a little. All right.
Not even a tiny bit. Tiny little bit. Even.
What's going on with their? Unless you don't want to talk about it, but what's going on with the platonic boyfriend? What happened?
He has to like study for some exam he has to take for work. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah,
You didn't want to go over and help him study
yeah. My one thing
platonically.
leads to another.
You didn't want to go over and help him study
Sonically.
platonically.
Yeah.
But no, I get it. You gotta prioritize things.
And this like it's becoming harder to just like
What?
live.
Come up here.
Yeah, I know, but like
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You like okay. Who do you hang
like
out with?
Ohio is some fucking promised land where all of my problems will go away.
No, but you'll have Kolochu.
Ohio, where trains crash full of deadly chemicals all the time. I don't know if I want to be in Ohio.
Nah, that's on the east. That's on the eastern border. It's fine.
Okay, okay,
Closer to
okay.
PA. We don't go over there. I love how if someone wanted to like actually murder me, all they have to do is just go listen to the podcast, and I just slowly dox myself over time. Dude, it's fucking great. Like, if you gather enough information, you could easily come and dox me. But like, I also don't care. As long as I don't see my address pop up online with a @Kolochu on Twitter, I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
Both your street address and your IP address, just right there.
Take my fucking IP address. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Come at me. It's not a challenge. Please don't. Please don't. Let me dox myself in a slow, stupid way. All right. I remember it used to go from Ohio. Now it's down to Northeast Ohio. So that cuts 3/4 of the state out. It's
Stop.
it's it's. So what do you mean stop? I don't care.
Just
Somebody's gonna
stop.
come for me. They'll cut. Look, the people who hate you are gonna triangulate me, come and torture me to give them your address.
Exactly. This is the they're after me, Alex. We can't give them any leads.
I'm their only lead on where you may or may not live. All right. Look, if someone kidnaps me, I get 1 to 2 meals a day, guaranteed.
I don't think that's true. That
They're not
depends
gonna.
on the kidnapper.
If I don't get fed, they're gonna starve me so I can lose weight.
Oh, that's true.
See, see. Thinking with the big brain over here.
Fucking Weight Watchers. Maybe that's what we need to do to Vito.
Vita, what?
Just lock him up.
What are you talking about?
You don't know about Vito yet. It's secrets.
Biggest problem co-host. New
Yeah.
co-host.
He's a big fat guy and he's trying to lose weight. Maybe somebody just needs to kidnap him. Yeah, that's what he needs.
Do you remember what episode I started? Hold on. I want to do a little bit of
We gotta stop with the Dick Show biggest problem shit.
I'm not. No, this is. It's not that. Calm down.
Okay.
June 20th. So I'm coming up on. I'm cranking out like. What did you do? I'm cranking out like 80 episodes a month, bro.
Are you using the devil's tactics?
No, I'm legitimately not. It's just I work enough for me to crank out 5 episodes a day.
It's fair.
So we started. The episode went up. So I'm using that June 20th, where you had me listen to Biggest Problem. All right.
Listen, I just want to establish right now. We all know there's a race going on. I would say that the race is who gets it all done first. All three primary Dick Masterson podcasts.
Is this an official race?
Those be yes. Well, there was obviously always a race, but like, I feel like you might win the Dick Show race if it was just based on the Dick Show. But like, if it's all Dick Masterson media, I think I have a pretty decent lead, and I think I have a fighting chance still.
I listened to all of Biggest Problem and 80. So I'm 180 podcast episodes
Yes.
in about a month and a half.
And I started this race 5 years ago, and I have listened to the first 112 episodes of the Dick Show, and then just like a bunch after that, but not all in sequence. Because there are times where on and off I'll just listen to new episodes weekly. Including right now, I've listened to the last like 8 as they've come out. But both Biggest Problems I have listened to entirely. Although if we're only counting Uncucked, that's not true. So I have to finish my Uncucked listen through as well, so that can be fully done with. And then but I have all of New Biggest Problem over you, so I still have a shot. I am fully to date on that show.
New one as well.
Yes, new Biggest Problem, all 100 episodes plus the 3 call-in specials, all of them.
See, you'll probably finish, but like this could technically be a decent race, and it could be close because I listen to this religiously. Like I go take a shower, Dick Show. Driving, Dick Show. Don't want to do anything else while I'm editing, Dick Show. Driving, Dick Show. Work, Dick Show. Everything. I no longer listen to music. Everything is about the Dick Show.
That's really
Now,
funny that I've created a monster.
you have created a monster. However, the thing here is you have a decent lead up on how much you've actually listened.
Yeah, I only have like
But you have to
180
admit,
some odd episodes of the
180
Dick Show left.
podcast episodes in a month and a half. 180. Think about that. Since June 20th.
It's a lot.
That's an insane amount of podcast episodes. So, that I've honestly, without like crunching numbers, I feel like I have a fighting chance to catch up.
Yeah, and I like have other podcasts that I also balance, and you don't. So that's another advantage you have.
That is another advantage I have. Yes. I also, by the way, have a 2-hour drive to the convention this Saturday, which
Yeah,
is
you
a
basically.
full Dick Show episode right then and there.
I think you've already won because now I'm back on my Power Ranger shit, and
I also have almost 300 episodes of the Dick Show to go through.
That's true, but like I'm not making any progress because now I'm back on my Power Ranger shit, and that's the whole thing is that I have a watch along podcast that I
You do
use.
realize I have over 600 to 700 hours worth of content to go through.
But I do too. Not as much as you, but still a lot. And I'm not making any headway, and you are very rapidly.
Very, very, very rapidly. Like every week, I'm cranking out at least 10 episodes.
I also have to listen to the Morphin Grid, the Power Rangers watch along podcast. I don't have time for the Dick Show.
Look, it's just a race. It's fine.
Yeah, I do need to. I'm at least listening to one episode a week consistently because I'm listening to the new one. So I'm chipping away at it.
All right. Do we want to set parameters on this bet?
Do we want to make a bet of some sort?
Yeah, you want to make a bet? Who can finish what fastest?
This is a really weird bet,
All right,
considering I had
here
like
are the
an
parameters. Here are the
150
parameters, Riley.
episode and 5-year head start on you.
Riley, here are the parameters. All right.
Okay.
If I can consume all of Dick Masterson's content in terms of podcasts that are
Not
readily
counting
available,
bonus
not behind a
episodes.
paywall,
Yes, okay.
not behind a paywall. Okay. If I can consume all of that before you can consume everything you haven't listened to yet, whoever finishes first, the other drives and or flies, the other goes to the other person's state and visit.
I can't commit to that. That's a
That
very expensive bet.
no. Not the day I finish, you have to come up.
But
That
it
just
becomes
determines
this
who
like
goes where
phantom obligation.
first.
Oh, okay.
That determines who goes where first.
That's a
Obviously,
pretty good motivator. Not having to be the one who has to pay to travel. You know? Maybe it's time for the Morphin Good to go back on the back burner. And time for me to get cranking.
man, you realize I have to get a whole ass hotel when I go down there, right?
That's true. Wait,
Actually,
why?
because I don't want to stay at your place.
Why?
Did Gingy stay at your place?
Well, no, because he went somewhere in a city that was far away from mine.
Oh, that's right. You had to do a bus.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have family I could stay with down there too. Technically,
I
on
don't
a
know.
technicality,
We'll
I
figure
do
it
have
out.
family. We'll figure it out. I have 700 hours to figure it out.
You do have family down here because I'm so much your best friend that I'm like basically your brother.
I have blood. Well, I can't say blood because I was adopted. I have adopted blood family. That sounds.
Transplanted blood family.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, if I do, I'm gonna make like a little road trip for a week and go and visit Penguin and my grandma and stuff like that too. So
On a little adventure.
a wee little adventure. Either that or I'll just be a pussy and fly and then just rent a car. But all right, those are the parameters. Whoever finishes all their shit first has to go visit the other.
Okay.
Not right when it's done, but if I finish everything first, you have to come up here at some point. You have to come up here first.
Okay. You see, I don't know if I like this. This makes me nervous.
Why? Do you think I'm just gonna have AirPods in 24/7 listening to the Dick Show now?
That's what it seems like. No.
No, I'm not gonna change my habits.
Even your current pace is like ridiculous to me.
I have 400 episodes.
Yes, but you're finishing 5 a day.
I'm finishing.
I can barely finish that many in a week.
I'm finishing 10 to 15 a week.
And I'm also listening to fucking other shows.
You also have to keep in mind that my numbers continually go up every week. Every week, 2 more episodes get added on to my
Oh,
total.
that's true. Whereas that doesn't happen for me because I always listen to the new ones.
My total is forever increasing. Well, not really. It's
Whereas
decreasing,
mine mostly remains stagnant. Okay.
well, mostly. You still have to listen to all of the Dick Show, but
Well, I'm saying the number remains the same rather than going up because I listen to the new Dick Show every
my
week.
number continually goes down. But it's like 2 step forwards, 2 step forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, because
Kinda
every
deal.
week it increases by 1. Yes,
Every week it increases by 2.
increases by 2 because Dick Show and Biggest Problem. Yes.
Yeah. So, and just so you know, I am halfway through episode 80 right
Holy
now.
shit! Holy fuck!
Just so you have a little bit of parameter, but I still feel like that's fair. Probably gonna end up me going down there anyway.
You're
But it's
obsessed
still,
more so than I am.
you gave me a new hyperfixation. All right, my little
No.
ADHD autismo brain is like I can't get enough dick.
I mean, I can't claim that I'm not. I don't have similar obsessions in different people. Like I'm obsessed with dick, but not as much as you are. But the way you're obsessed with dick, I'm obsessed with like Monkey Jones. So
I'm obsessed with this man who has the exact same outlook on life as I
Has
do.
Monkey called in yet?
Called in? No, he has not been brought up in like in my time in a couple weeks.
I think his first call in might be 101, but maybe there's one I'm forgetting.
Like I said, I'm halfway
I
through
know he
80.
calls in for
So
like a whole like hour in 101. It's exciting. Look
it
at
is
you.
exciting.
Making so much progress.
Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at the bet.
All right. Do we have enough?
We're at like an hour and minus
Oh
the
shit. Okay.
5 minutes that it took for me to go to the bathroom and shit.
Yeah,
I would
we're
like to
good.
say, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to this podcast and you met me at MetSuriCon in Columbus, Ohio, thank you
If you haven't
everybody.
clicked off already because we spent 30 minutes talking about a podcast you've never heard of.
Thank you for listening. And if you were on the YouTube channel, if I ever actually put that out, thank you. You guys are cool. You guys are cool. I love you guys. Thank you. I can say that because I'm not going to be there at the time. This comes out after I've already been, so I don't care about saying the name of the convention that I've been at.
Fair.
No, it's gonna be cool. I want to go. I'm not gonna meet anybody. I'm not gonna meet anybody who's like, oh yeah, I know who you are. And if I do, I'm gonna fucking shit my fucking pants. I'm gonna
Holy
be like,
shit, is that Colo Chew from Detour Ahead?
is
What?
that Colo Chew? I follow your YouTube channel. I'll be like, oh shit, you want a fucking autograph or something? I don't know.
Hey dog.
But no, yeah, check out the YouTube channel in the coming weeks. Check out the episodes that are getting re-uploaded to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It's a good time. I would like to say I'm in like a little transitional period, so it's just gonna be Detour Ahead uploads for like a week or for the future, for at least a few weeks until I decide to do something different. I.e.,
That's weak sauce.
look, it's there's a whole thing. All right, it's like a little transitional phase. Go listen to the podcast on the YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's a good excuse to give me some views, and you get to hear some old episodes. So go check it out. Look out for new and exciting content never before seen on the College YouTube channel.
Whoa. Fucking link tree in the description on Twitter, Riely tweets, pin tweet. You get it. You understand.
It's episode 46. All right.
I do a million things and they're all consolidated.
If you guys that's why I stopped like actively plugging Twitter and everything. You know me as Kolochu. If you've made it this far, you know me as Kolochu. You know me as Alex.
Well, you should always assume that this might be somebody's first episode.
Yeah, but like then they hear biggest problem and they're like, the fuck is biggest problem in the dick show?
Yeah,
I don't want to listen to
exactly.
get this gay shit,
Yeah.
and they click off. So if you made it this far,
Which is
you
why we
know who I
gotta
am, you
stop.
know who Riely is. Go hit that sub button, go hit that motherfucking bell button. Follow us on Spotify.
At this point, just to draw the talk away from this show, I'm gonna have to like reboot the Dickheads podcast with Alex.
All right.
Which is a podcast that I used to do with Mo, where we just recapped the Dick show and talked about all the same things that Dick talked about.
This is basically going to be the Dickheads podcast at this point.
God damn it.
At this point, it's turning into that. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for listening. I have been your lovely and nerdy host, Alex.
And I'm Riely.
And thank you everybody for listening. And thanks everybody who met me at Metsuri. If you guys find this podcast, thanks everybody. It's cool. It's great. It's awesome.
Let's go.